Good morning and welcome to Reasons My Hands Hurt, the show where I document my slow descent into arthritis. No, not really. Hello, this is my art channel. I'm sure most of you have been here before. You know the drill. For those of you who are new, I tend to draw things that cause my hands to hurt. And this one is no different. I don't know why I decided that drawing an entire castle was a good idea, or why I then also decided to add these trees down the sides, but I did. And truthfully, I'm glad I did because I do like the results. But while I'm drawing these things, my hands hurt, my eyes hurt, my brain starts to go a bit wrong. But that's artist life for you, isn't it? So, this drawing is of the Diamonds Castle. A couple of years ago now, I did several lookbook videos based on the card suits. So there was, hearts, clubs, spades, and diamonds. And the King and Queen of Diamonds, they were my two favourite videos out of that series, I think. And I've done some artwork based on those videos before. I actually have a whole plan in mind of turning those concepts into books. I have everything all laid out and planned, I just need to actually draw it, which is kind of what I started doing here, because this is, like I said, it's Diamonds Castle. Or if you are local to me and maybe you recognise this, it's actually Glasgow University, which is where I filmed the Diamonds videos. It is where I've done so many photo shoots. It's a very, very popular location for photo shoots and weddings and filming stuff because it looks like a castle. So that was my reference for the castle. I just changed it up a little bit and gave it more diamond motifs. So yeah, I lost my train of what I was saying there. What was I talking about? The videos that these are based on, yes. And the fact that I do plan on making these into books. I don't know when I will get around to that. Honestly, I had planned on having the first book done at the start of this year. I was going to have it ready for sale at Epicon, but I didn't. I don't really have an excuse either, I just didn't. So, slight delay on that plan, but it's okay. I don't think it's that big a deal. I can just get started on it later. I'd also planned on doing the hearts first. I wanted to start with all the artwork in the book of hearts. But in reality, I've actually done 2 drawings of the diamonds now. So maybe the diamonds book will be first. Who knows at this point? It's not set in stone yet. Anyway. This is one of, I want to say, the most detailed drawings I have done in a long time. It's definitely the most sort of, small detail intensive thing I have done recently. My hands hurt so much after drawing this, but I really genuinely loved how it turned out, so I'm not mad about it. I'm drawing with fine liners, and I used a Copic brush pen for the trees down the sides. I used the brush pen to make the shape of leaves. That's just a really easy way of doing that. But I'm working on watercolour paper because I had initially intended for this to be a painting. I wanted to use watercolour and turn it into a full colour painting, but by the time I'd done all the lines and by the time I'd put all the black ink on it, I really liked how it looked just in black and white as an illustration, so I decided not to paint it in the end. I did add some screen tones and shading digitally. I did that later on. That's not part of the video. But if you want to see the version that I added screen tones to, that will be up on Instagram. So, follow me on Instagram. Yay! Follow my art account. I have 2 separate accounts on Instagram. I have an art account and I have my personal one where I just post selfies and outfit pictures and stuff. But if you're here watching this video, then I will direct you to my art account. Also, while you're here, I'll direct you to my Patreon, because I've started doing long-form art tutorials. There's only 2 up right now, although I plan on making some more out of this piece. I'm probably going to do a really up-close tutorial on how I painted these trees, and maybe also how to draw buildings. I'm not really sure, honestly. I haven't thought about it yet. I haven't thought about what details I'm going to focus on, but essentially on my Patreon videos, what I do is focus on one detail in the painting or the drawing and just tell you exactly how I did that. And they're much slower than the YouTube videos, because on YouTube I speed everything up by 10 times, so you can't really see what I'm doing very closely. But for the Patreon videos, I don't speed it up at all, or I only speed it up by twice. So quite a lot of them are just going to be in real time, so you can see exactly what I'm doing and how long it took me. Because even though this video is only about 10 minutes long, this drawing took hours. It took hours. Because most things do. Most drawings and paintings take at least a few hours, if not a few days. But nobody has that kind of time to watch one YouTube video. So, what next? What next? The other reference I used for this drawing is a picture of my friend that I just found on Instagram. I will put that picture up on screen and also link you to her Instagram. This picture just struck a chord with me. I'm sure if any of you are artists or not, maybe you just know how it feels when you look through Instagram or a book or something and an image just kind of grabs you. Yeah, I just really liked this picture. I thought it was really pretty, so I used it as a reference for this drawing. I do that quite often, honestly. But I do try and put all my references up on screen for you, especially if I take them off of Instagram or if they're pictures of people I actually know, because, I might as well, right? I should shout out the people that inspire me to draw. Well, I don't think I have much else to say, so I will leave you with the rest of this video and some music. Thank you for being here. Bye!